Hello and welcome to my bite-sized video, which is going to have a look at the sequencing function. So I am sure you use autofill in Excel to fill sequences of dates and numbers, but we're going to have a look at this within the sequencing option. First, I'm just going to remind you of autofill, and then we're going to have a look at sequence. So autofill, for example, if we put today's date in this cell, one of my favorite shortcut keys, Control semicolon, I go to the bottom right and drag it down, and I've got to work out where I want that to end. And that, of course, sequences the dates, incrementing them by one at a time. If I want to do two in a pattern, let's just do, say, the 11th of June. I highlight the two of those and sequence them down, which is every other day. Same with numbers, although numbers automatically just copy, and you just change this little icon here to sequence them using fill series. And again, if I had a pattern in here, that would actually increment the pattern and give me the same gap each time between the numbers. But there's a function that would do this for you, and it saves working out how many, finding where you want to stop, and also enables you to control it. So first of all, I am going to put today's date in A1. And I'll probably hide that column later on. And I'm going to type equals sequence, open bracket. So equals sequence, open bracket. Do I want, how many rows do I want? I've got one row and one column. My start position is that one. And I literally want one at a time. So I want to do 100 rows. Okay. And that has just taken the date, given me 100 rows within one column, and incremented me down the date at any time. And I can just click in here and change that to 200 or whenever I want it to, and it will just increase that down to the bottom. Now, of course, with dates, they may not be formatted properly, and you may just have to apply the date formatting. So if I just do that very quickly and just apply the short date, they will all be dates that we're looking at here. So that is nice and straightforward. We'll just try one going along and see whether you like the idea of sequencing. So equals sequence. And I want one row this time, but I want 50 columns. I want to start with the number 10010. Let's say that's your invoicing sequence, comma 1. And then that has given us potentially invoicing numbers going from that number to that number. Like I said, all you need to do is change how many in here that you want to increase it by, and it will just add to that instead of having to rely on autofill. See you next time.